Hello and welcome to episode 2 of, or no, episode 3 of Factorio. So yeah, in this episode, well, in the last episode, we got science running. Ooh, yeah. Um, what that there right there was, if you press Alt, this will turn on. I just had it enabled there because Alt is part of the key combination that I use to start or stop a recording, so apparently just activated there. But Alt will just show you advanced information. It'll show you what a assembler is producing and which way the inserters are facing, and what the contents of a container are, and also when we get to pipes, it'll tell you what fluid is in a pipe. And also in the mini map here, and also the mega map, which, well, not mega map, just normal map, which you get to this by pressing M. It also, when you've got the advanced view activated, these red areas here are the pollution, so that you can actually see where that is. So if we hit Alt again, turn it off, you'll see that those go away. And so anyways, what we're doing now is we are expanding our production of science packs, which we need a lot of iron to do this. Need more inserters as well. But yes, we were also working to expand our iron production as well, and I made too many inserters. Oh well, too late. We're actually going to need them, actually. So yeah. Ooh, we can make an electric drill, but not quite yet. So let's make another burner mining drill in a furnace. Set it up here. Well, and also, now that we've got the logistics research, that's another thing that happened right at the end of the last episode, is we finished researching logistics, so now we can make a splitter, which we are actually going to need 2 splitters, because we're also going to need it for copper as well, so that gets split evenly. Actually, we can also make a 3rd splitter so that the coal gets split evenly here. We can also make an underground belt so that we no longer need that. We can also make another 4th splitter here. So many splitters. Need them everywhere. And also we can make an underground belt here. Just so much stuff is going to be happening. So many upgrades. However, we need a lot of iron for these upgrades. Which we're also going to change how this is set up as well. What am I doing? Okay. First underground belt. So yeah, these underground belts can go up to 4 tiles away. As you can see there, that's the limit. And the direction that they're going in is shown here, and basically just goes under things, which is convenient. We can put in our first splitter here, which the splitters split 100% evenly, so 50-50 on both sides. Except, of course, if one side is completely full, then it'll just go all to the other side, because it's just the only way. So we need to get a bit more iron here so that we can make another underground belt there. Oh yeah. Whoops. There we go. It also doesn't go through the entire belt instantly either. It takes time, just as if the belt was actually there above ground. You can demonstrate that by putting some items on the belt, which you can drop item onto a belt or just on the ground by pressing Z. And a new thing that they added in 0.13 is you can just hold down Z. It'll just place it all. So yeah, it'll take the time to go through the belt there. But anyways, we now want to hook up coal for these guys. Over here so that we can actually have these guys doing something. Not just sitting there being useless. Bring the power over as well. More. Okay, now that's hooked up. Just repositioning myself in my seat there. And sitting in with one leg underneath the other since about halfway through episode 2. Quite a while ago. Especially for you guys. So yeah, about the time I switched there, my foot was starting to fall asleep. But no more. My foot is awake and alert. Go. Now we've got double the iron production. You can also put another splitter here. So half the iron will be going along here, and then half the iron will be put into a chest. That is the wrong way around. If an item is already placed down, you can just hover over and press R and it'll rotate it. Which, if you're hovering over an item like that, it'll, like with inserters at least, it'll show you which direction it's going in. But anyways, this is all hooked up and working now. We just need to set up the other assembly machines. We're going to need 4 more of them, which is going to take a lot of iron. The assembly machines are not cheap. 22 iron each. We need 4 of them. It's like 88 iron, I think it is. Quick math. Pretty sure that's it. I was going to say, in the meantime, we can make these next 2 splitters for these guys here, but then that would use up the iron that we're trying to build up, so be kind of counterproductive, you could say. You can also collect the iron here as well. So now we've got the next 2 assembling machines, which we will just do that here first. Actually, we can do that here first, actually. And it'll make more sense in the end, trust me. Send the power out. Which, as you saw there, if there's an item on the ground, when you place an item over that item that's on the ground, you'll just pick up the item. So we can get these running. And we need 2 more inserters, or not inserters, assembly machines. Don't listen to me. I'm talking nonsense. Listen to the music instead. There is no music. You can listen to the silence. Oh, there's the music. There you go. Listen to the music. So close. Just a few more iron. There's plenty of iron here, actually. Huh. Okay. Almost there. Set this to produce gears. Set this to produce gears. Extend the power out. There we go. We have tripled our science production. which is pretty amazing, if I do say so myself. But the question is, what do we do now? Well, we decide what we want to research next. We can either go for logistics level 2, which just enables these things, which that's also going to require science level 2 science packs, so don't quite need that quite yet. We can also go for lasers and or optics, I mean, which lamps, which that's pretty good. Go for electronics, we can make filter inserters, don't really need those. Go for steel processing. We can make steel picks. Tool belt, get more items on their tool belt, don't really need that. Stone walls, Turrets, don't really need turrets yet. Guess we'll go for optics then. Start lighting things up because I'm pretty sure that on YouTube it's pretty dark here right now. Because that's just what YouTube does to a video. I can actually see pretty fine in the game. It's not that bad. Especially over here because all this stuff over here is emitting small amounts of light. But on YouTube, I'm pretty sure it's going to get pretty dark when YouTube does all its things. But meanwhile, I can extend the power network down here and hook these up with electric inserters. Which, by the way, a little trick when you're laying down electric poles is if you just hold down the button to place them, it'll automatically place them at maximum distance there so that you can get the most efficient placement. Yeah. Not really sure what I was looking there for. Yeah. No longer need that. Need another one. Okay, this is all electric. And then we can have the poles coming down this way. Oh, we're out. Oh, that's a bit much. Never mind. Never mind. Not that many. Abort. Abort. Use up that. Okay. I also have this use a splitter as well. You can go back for iron for that. So make him another 2 splitters as well. Making 3 splitters. So that we can split all the things. And everybody can get their fair share. It'll be a happy community. Oh, that's done. We can go for lasers, or we can go for solar energy. They're both of them are going to require green science packs, so I guess we can go for armor crafting, military. I guess we can go for steel processing. That's a pretty important thing to have, actually. But anyways, there we go. That's now electric. Go. And everything is now using splitters. Splitter galore. Oh yeah. Now if we just make electric mining drills, then we could get rid of these coal lines completely. Coal would be used entirely for power production. Everything else would be electric. Which, how much would that take to do? Yeah, not too much iron, actually. can definitely do one mining thing now. Still, well, actually, we would still need the coal for furnaces. So I kind of lied there. Another thing about electric mining drills is they are 3x3, whereas burner mining drills are 2x2, so a bit of a bigger size. So we need to rerun this transport belt here to accommodate. Oh, we're too short. There we go. Aha! I need to move this around. That should be able to last until we're able to make our next electric mining drill, which is right now. Hooray! Which, another thing about the electric mining drills is not only are they 3x3, which makes them bigger, but they also mine ore within a 5x5 area, which you can see with the green square around the drill. So yeah, these guys can harvest ore from a pretty big area. There we go. I'm gonna set up the coal with a electric mining drill next, so you can actually get rid of the little inserter and stuff that I set up over here. Splitter. Not gonna need that in a minute here. Also move this guy down so that we'll have her just over there. Oh, well, we can do that for now, I guess. No, it doesn't really matter. Not quite yet. So I'll start to move this as well. Have everything that can be electric. Which actually, if we're going to cut off this coal supply, then we can actually move this up to the top there. Because this is just going to be ore now. Actually, so that we don't have to place another electric pole, we can be a bit... Oh, that's done. Hooray! Ooh, oil processing? Not quite yet. Ooh, advanced material processing. Yeah, so no, that requires green science, actually. Never mind. We can go for these then, I guess. Won't require green. Okay. That plate out of there. So, all right. Coal production is back online. Next up, copper. Okay. Coming up at the end of the episode here. But first, I'd like to check to make sure that this is going to be working now. This coal's going to be going to the furnace here. Alright. Everything is back in action. So, in the next episode, maybe we can focus on getting green science production set up so that we can start researching more advanced technologies, and also I can start setting up little lamps around the place so that you can still see at night. And so yeah, that'll all happen next time. See you then.